Hi, I'm going to do a Halloween story. As I said last week, I ain't doing a Halloween tag. I done a different one, which I thought I'd done for, really matter of speaking, I won't do it anymore for this year. But I thought I would do a story. If you all would like to do your own story, then please feel free to do so. A night, a married couple was going on the honeymoon, and they was going along a lane through the S-bends. When they came out of the S-bend, the final bend, they came to some mist lying across the lane. As they was driving, it was getting thicker and thicker. The man who was driving, he put it down to first gear. The mist turned to really thick fog. You couldn't see the trees either side of the lane. As they was driving along, the car conked out. He looked down and noticed he had no petrol, which he was amazed because he knew he filled the tank full to the brim as much as he possibly could get. It didn't make sense that he ran out of petrol. They looked down towards what they classed as fields. In the distance, shining through the mist, the fog, a house light was glazing out of the window. The woman turned around and said she feels that she should stay in the car. And the man turned around and said, no, we are actually both going to that place over there. Hopefully whoever owns the place will have a phone. So they started walking. You would thought that as they was walking, the light would be getting brighter and brighter. But it seemed that the light was going further and further away. The woman was beginning to get scared, hearing voices in the background, front of them, behind them, either side. Noises that she never ever heard before. Her husband told her, don't be silly, we are fine. But the light, it kept going further and further and further away. And these different noises was getting louder and louder. They looked behind. They couldn't see no trees. They couldn't see the actual place where the car was parked, ran out of petrol. But the light was so far away. They was walking, and then they started getting stuck in mud. The woman with a long, beautiful white dress started to turn brown by the mud that she was dragging the dress along the mud path that they was on. The sounds of these noises, these weird noises, started sounding like laughter. witches' laughter. The man turned around and said, this day and age, there's no witches, not even wolves. No such creatures can make these noises. It's in our heads. We are putting these noises in our minds, and our minds is playing tricks on us. The woman cried out and said, my beautiful dress is now getting brown by the mud that we are in the field. The man turned around and said, don't worry about your dress. I'm not worried about my clothes, and I'm as muddy as what you are. The mist got so thick they couldn't even see the light where they was heading towards this building anymore. The woman thought that she was holding her husband's hand as she glanced to her right. There was no one there, no husband, nothing. She was holding on what she classed as a stick. She screamed and screamed, and she fell down into the mud. Without her realizing, she was getting sucked under. By the time she realized that her life is nearly at the end, her chest to her feet was covered in mud. She couldn't move her arms. She couldn't move to get out. She gave one almighty scream, hoping somebody might hear her. With that almighty scream, she vanished in the field of mud. That's my story. I hope you liked. Thanks for listening. God bless.